Hey everyone, Pete Werner here with your Diz Daily Fix for Wednesday, March 8th, 2017. Back from California. Happy to be home, but God, I hate leaving Disneyland. But we got to do what we got to do. So let's get to what's in the news today. First off, additional performances for Animal Kingdom's nighttime show Rivers of Light have been announced effective March 11th. They're going to be adding another performance, so it's 2 performances every night. This was scheduled to happen next month, but the show's gone well and has been fairly popular, so it's kind of good news that they are doing 2 of these every night starting March 11th, so good on them for that. Also in the new department, details have been released about the new rooms at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa out in California. I've seen some of these pictures, and those of you who watch the Diz Unplugged have heard me talk about the Grand Californian. Not my favorite place. The rooms feel very small, very dark, very dank. Taking a look at the pictures of these new rooms, it looks like they've really changed some of that. Now, while the rooms aren't going to be any larger, they've gone with a much brighter scheme, a much brighter color scheme, so they look to be a little bit more open. And according to Disney, the new design elevates the premium hotel experience and also brings a more modern approach to the arts and crafts style that is the theme of the hotel. Now, the first group of rooms that are being updated should be finished shortly, but the full refurbishment of the property, that's the rest of the rooms and some of the common areas, is expected to continue through 2017. And also in changes, guests sailing on Disney Cruise Line are now able to book online reservations for the line's 2 signature restaurants, which is Paulo and Remy, for the first night of their cruise. Now, normally you are only allowed 1 reservation per trip at each restaurant. And I guess embarkation night, those restaurants were being underutilized. So they're allowing you to book it on your first night and then again another time during your trip. So you could effectively have two visits to either Paulo or Remy. Now, Paulo and Remy exist on both the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy, but on the Magic and the Wonder, right now, it's just Paulo, although we are hearing that Remy may be making its way on board those ships as well. So that's what we have in the news. Heading over to the Diz, our featured article today comes from Stephen Walter, who shares his recent work-related trip to Walt Disney World in the article, Work Trip Sealed with Disney Pixie Dust. I bet he's a hit at office parties. Trending over on Dizboards.com today is a thread on our Disney Cruise Line forum asking about the do's and don'ts of room service. Folks are weighing in with their favorite room service items, and they're making some suggestions like reminding everyone to tip the cast member who brings your food because they are not part of the prepaid gratuities. It's always good to tip the cast members because they are not rolling in money. And if you wonder why there are a lot of featured threads from the Cruise Line forum, it's because Disney just released some of the itineraries for 2018. And so a lot of discussions happening about that and about cruising in general. Everybody's getting really excited. Every time there's a release of new cruises, people get really excited about it. And so we've had a lot of trending threads on the Disney Cruise Line forum on Dizboards.com. Go over and check that out. Finally, in the weather today, if you're headed into the Orlando parks tomorrow, you can expect partly sunny skies with a high of 84 and a low of 62. It is absolutely beautiful here. Out in Disneyland, sunny skies, high of 82, low of 55. And while it's gorgeous out in Disneyland, I got to say the sun is hot. For whatever reason, it just seems like the sun there is hot. I think you can see I've got sunburn. I'll take it, don't get me wrong, but just be mindful. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That will do it for me today. Join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the Diz Daily Fix. Signing off, I am a very jet-lagged Pete Werner. Have a good day.